Right, good morning everyone. Welcome back to GD and Son channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. So today was actually going to be a driveway clean. Had it all booked in for today. But yeah, basically I'm going to address the title of the video. I got stopped by the police. Now, basically on Wednesday I was out with Robbie. I didn't take the camera with me. I just decided to have a day of not filming. We didn't actually have a lot on. It kind of snowball effect. So we went out with one job on, then someone rung up and wanted it done as soon as possible, and then Robbie had something come on. So we kind of ended up doing quite a lot of work. It was actually quite a busy day. Around about sort of lunchtime, I was coming up to get some petrol. A police car drove past me, obviously turned around in a side road, so I knew what was coming. But luckily we all had our seatbelts on, stuff like that. Pulled in to get some diesel. Two coppers jumped out with another official with a clipboard, and it was basically checking on waste carriers to make sure you've got all the right documents and stuff like that. So I handed my licence over to the driver. He started doing some checks on me. Council official was asking to see waste carrier's licence, which I had. Did I have a waste transfer note for the rubbish I had on, which I did. I explained where the rubbish was going, how we processed the rubbish, stuff like that. All my addresses were fine, you know, everything come back fine basically. He was really happy. He said, "You're doing things the right way. I'm glad to see it." Copper handed my driving licence back, insurance, MOT, everything was fine. You know, qualified, driving license was good. You know, I've got lorry driving stuff on there as well. He said you're quite qualified and stuff, so it was all going really well. I thought everything was fine until the second copper pulled me out the van. It not generally pulled me out, but asked me to step out. So I stepped out. Basically I had some loose bricks on the back. I didn't have my cover over that day. It wasn't very high. I'll take you to the back of the van and I'll kind of explain a little bit. So right, yeah, so we had some loose bricks on here. Sort of came up to about this height, level across the back here. All just loose, bits of broken up stone, tile. He basically said to me that needed to be strapped down using a ratchet strap. So kind of explained to him, you know, it's hard to do it. You know, I said I've got a sheet, but because it was a level load, nothing's going to bounce out. You know, I'm not driving erratically and stuff like that. I didn't think it needed to be covered. It's not going to shift too much. It was right on the back here. So he kind of said it needs to be done, needs to do this. Anything in the back needs to be strapped down. So he moaned about the sides of the van. He said that they're not very secure, and he also said that there's no way to strap down, say like I had a washing machine in here, there's no way to strap it down. So I've had to cut these like little letterbox holes here, here, here. I'm gonna have to do more there and then down the front, so I can actually feed a ratchet strap through to strap items down. Basically, he said anything on the back of the van needs to be strapped down for safe loading. So he got to this section here. Now there was a crack in the floor. There's actually a small hole there, and the crack sort of, I didn't realise it goes underneath the van. The wood started to rot, so it started to dip in. He spotted that, and yeah, he just went off on one. Whatever brick was to fall out of there, what if saying it's to hit a child. I don't know why he kept going on about children, but yeah, kept saying what if this falls out, what if you run over it. He basically, you know, said to me that he's going to report me for unsafe loading of a vehicle. Kind of said to him, look, you know, I think you're being a little bit out of order, a bit unreasonable. You know, I can go home, I can fix it. I need to get all the rubbish off the van, obviously, in order to repair the van properly. I can put something over it temporary, just so that it can get me through a day, just to get all my rubbish cleaned, and then I can fix it. But he wasn't having none of it. He said you can fix it, but he's still going to report me for the offence anyway. So yeah, he very graciously gave me a £100 fine and 3 points on my licence, which was very nice of him. I appreciate that, Mr. Policeman. So yeah, we've put this bit of wood over the top now, just to sort of temporarily fix it. I am going to go and see my friend today. His name's Darren. Well, I don't know if he's an expert at this sort of stuff, but he knows a little bit more about me. I'm not very good with all this sort of wood stuff. A lot of these bolts as well, they've all been sort of bored out. I don't even think they're going to come off. We have to try and rip the wood up and then sort of grind the bolts off. I'm not sure. He tinkers around with motors and stuff all the time, so it's something that he might be a little bit more familiar with than me. Not sure whether we're going to be doing the whole decking. I mean, it needs redoing anyway. A lot of it, there is another little hole that has appeared there, so I need to cut this bit out as well. If we can't get the whole thing done, I just plan on like getting that section done, like a new section put in and a new section put in there, just to get me through until I can find someone to replace the whole thing. But anyway, that is basically the story. Yeah, make sure you've got all your vehicle in checked. He kind of said to me, the police officer, that can you invest in a cage? He said that side, the wooden side you put on isn't any good, you need to have a cage on there. And I said, well, you know, at the end of the day, mate, it's like £2 to have a cage fitted to the back. I'm only a small business, I can't just afford a £2,000 expense like that just slapped on just because you say so. You know, I've put the sides on there, I've made an effort to try and make it secure. They've been on there now for a fair few months and nothing's fallen off, nothing's came loose, they haven't fallen off in strong winds, so you can't say they're not really secure. But yeah, what can you say? Obviously police officers know best, apparently. And that is that. So anyway, we're going to head over to my friend's house today. I'm going to go and try and get this van sorted out, and I'll try and film a little bit of the process for you. So let's get on with it. Right, big shout out to my mate Darren for helping me get the truck back on the road. 2.5 hours. This is what we've got. So yeah, it's all been rebedded. This is just normal ply, it's not marine ply. Yes, it's going to rot quicker and stuff like that, but the thing is, it's in sections. It's only cut very smallly off the edge. There's 3 sections, and then we've got 2 smaller bits at the back. So if any of these sections do decide to rot out, break or whatever, get a hole in it, it's just a case of just pulling that section up, putting a new one in. Job's a good one really, so you should get a couple of years out of it at least. Also, I don't know if you can see at the front, let me just try and jump up here. To help like sturdy it, he's put these clips on. So I've got 3 clips on there, obviously all drilled onto here. I'm telling you, that is a lot more sturdier than what I had it. Also put an extra bolt in, so we've got 2 bolts now holding the side on. Yeah, it still rocks, don't get me wrong, it's always going to rock, no matter what you have on. Even if you have a cage, it's going to rock, but it's a lot better than what it was. So yeah, at least we can get back out on the road now, start earning a bit of money. Just going to quickly go in the garage, get the rubbish from there, chuck it on, and we've got 1 waste removal job to go and do. And yeah, I'll film that for you, so let's do it.
see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.
Right, so it's now the next day. It is actually Saturday. Didn't get the waste dropped off yesterday. It's getting a little bit too hot as well. I came home, I cleaned my own windows as well. They were due for a clean. Got a few bits and pieces done at home for the business. So yeah, just going to shoot over to Sittingbourne now to go and get rid of this rubbish. Not going to be doing much over the weekend. It's meant to be an absolute scorcher on Sunday. It's like 30 odd degrees or something like that. So yeah, just going to spend some time with the family, you know, have a bit of a chill out. Got a few things booked in for next week. One of them being a driveway clean on Wednesday. It's only a small driveway, about 56 metres squared, so I'll try and get the filming done on that. Should be quite a nice one. Also got a waste removal job to do. I'm just waiting for a confirmation on the date. So yeah, I've got a few little things in the pipeline. No doubt more stuff will come on as well. So anyway, yeah, just going to shoot over to Sittingbourne now and let's get rid of this rubbish. Right, so next day, it's currently Saturday. Just come down to get rid of some of this rubbish. It's been a little while since I've practiced my magic tricks, so let's give it a go today. This is what we've got to get rid of. Couple of mattresses, a few little bits of household waste, couple of sofas on there, you know, all the general stuff. So anyway, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Whoa, look at that, nice and clean. So yeah, christened the new truck now, the new bed. Got it nice and dirty, as you can see, filthy. I did try and sweep it off as best I can, but yeah, really looking forward to getting back out to work now. As I say, this wood is only being screwed down to the original bed, so I haven't actually pulled the old wood up. The old bed actually ends around about here, so you've got like a strip of metal. We've just screwed it to the actual woodwork underneath, and then slid this underneath, because we was just going to go up to the edge of that, but you'd find that you'd get like this, loads of dirt stuck in the grooves everywhere. So we've actually cut it so that it goes right the way to the edges of each side, and then we've plonked this bit of wood on top, and then re-drilled it back in. I'm actually really liking it. I think it's a lot better than the actual other one. And obviously, as I say, these sections are 3 sections, and then I've got 2 little small bits cut out to the shape of the back. So if like this one here was to get a big hole in it or something, or there's loads of scratches and like it started to rot, all I've got to do is unbolt that, lift that up, take this section out, slide a new section in and cut it down to the right length, and then, you know, jobs are good and really. So yeah, anyway, that's just a little quick video today just to show you what I've been up to, why I haven't been posting videos in the last couple of days, trying to get this sorted out. So just want to say, if you did like today's video, please smash that like button, because it does help me out. I really want to try and get a video to 500 likes. If it can be this one, I'll be amazed. So yeah, try and smash that like button for your boy, help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next week for some hardcore working, a bit of everything really. So yeah, catch you next week.